counting every single shadow falling heavy on the block. I look into the mirror at the lines across the face, wondering exactly how I wound up in this quiet place. The fire was a giant burning brightly in the night, chasing every single shooting star entirely out of sight. Fading fire, lost desire, running fast, shadows pass. Oh, to my fading youth, hiding in the heavy gray, I wouldn't want to change a single solitary day. We burned a little brighter than the center of the sun, and I am truly grateful for the races we have run. The heavy boots resting in the corner by the heavy tangled roots. We walked across the mountain and we walked across the wire, burning every single piece of timber in the heavy fire. Heavy boot, tangled root, walking wire, burning fire. To my fading youth, hiding in the heavy gray, I wouldn't want to change a single solitary day. We burned a little brighter than the center of the sun, and I am truly grateful for the races we have run. Turning yellow, turning pale, weathering the summer and the heavy winter gale. I'd pour a glass of whiskey just to toast the crazy boy who wasn't ever frightened of the sorrow or the joy. Yellow glass, watch it pass, toast the boy, tears and joy. Oh, to my fading youth, hiding in the heavy gray, I wouldn't want to change a single solitary day. We burned a little brighter than the center of the sun, and I am truly grateful for the races we have run. Change a single solitary day. We burned a little brighter than the center of the sun, and I am truly grateful for the races we have run. Races we have run, fading youth, center of the sun. The rusty phone sitting on the table like a solitary stone. thought about you yesterday while walking in the rain, wondering if you were feeling totally the same. We used to talk entirely until the morning light, solving all the heavy, quiet problems of the night. Rusty phone, heavy stone, walking rain, feel the same. Oh, to the old friend walking on a totally different road, I hope somebody helps you with the heavy, quiet load. The years have put a canyon running deep between us now, but I will keep the memory of every silent vow. The coffee cup sitting on the table, never really picking up. I found a faded letter hiding underneath the bed, reading every single heavy, funny thing you said. Coffee cup, picking up faded ink, what I think. Oh, to the old friend walking on a totally different road, I hope somebody helps you with the heavy, quiet load. The years have put a canyon running deep between us now, but I will keep the memory of every silent vow. I throw a heavy log into the burning quiet fire, watching all the heavy golden glowing sparks go higher. Wherever you are sleeping in the middle of the night, I really hope you clearly see the beautifully light. Heavy fire, sparks go higher, middle night, see the light. Oh, to the old friend walking on a totally different road, I hope somebody helps you with the heavy, quiet load. The years have put a canyon running deep between us now, but I will keep the memory of every silent vow. Oh, to the old friend walking on a totally different road, I hope somebody helps you with the heavy, quiet load. The years have put a canyon running deep between us now, but I will keep the memory of every silent vow. Every silent vow. Old friend, different road. Wooden chair, sitting in the corner with nobody sitting there. I left the heavy cushion absolutely just the same, waiting for the whisper of my half forgotten name. The dust is falling softly on the heavy, quiet floor, knowing you will never ever walk across the door. Empty chair, nobody there. Quiet floor, broken door. Oh, to the empty chair standing in the heavy gray. I never really said the things I really meant to say. I carry all your lessons in the middle of my chest, hoping that you finally have found a quiet rest. The ticking clock echoing entirely across the heavy block. I pour a second cup of coffee, sitting in the dark, searching for the memory of a tiny little spark. Ticking clock, heavy block, in the dark, little spark. Oh, to the empty chair standing in the heavy gray. I never really said the things I really meant to say. I carry all your lessons in the middle of my chest, hoping that you finally have found a quiet rest. Blanket firmly round my freezing bone, knowing I will have to face the winter all alone. The house is completely silent, completely, incredibly still, listening to the howling of the wind upon the hill. Freezing bone, all alone, winter chill on the hill. Oh, to the empty chair standing in the heavy gray. I never really said the things I really meant to say. I carry all your lessons in the middle of my chest, hoping that you finally have found a quiet rest. Oh, to the empty chair standing in the heavy gray. I never really said the things I really meant to say. I carry all your lessons in the middle of my chest, hoping that you finally have found a quiet rest. Found a quiet rest. Empty chair, heavy gray. into sky, turning into heavy, quiet silver, right before my eye. I remember standing with you, looking at the street, feeling absolutely, perfectly, entirely complete. The very first snowflake landed softly on your hair, a heavy kind of magic resting beautifully there. Silver sky, watch it fly. Winter air on your hair, to the first snow falling in the fading yellow glow, covering the heavy, weary world we used to know. I hold the quiet memory securely in my mind, leaving every single heavy, bitter tear behind. The freezing breeze, whispering a secret to the heavy, sleeping trees. You pulled your heavy collar up and took my freezing hand, walking like a giant through the heavy, quiet land. Freezing breeze, sleeping trees, take my hand. Quiet land, oh, to the first snow falling in the fading yellow glow, covering the heavy, weary world we used to know. I hold the quiet memory securely in my mind, leaving every single heavy, bitter tear behind. I watch the window as the snow begins to fall again, washing out the memory of every single pain. The world is completely turning, silent, turning white, holding all the beauty of the heavy winter night. Snow will fall, hear the call, turning white. Winter night, oh, to the first snow falling in the fading yellow glow, covering the heavy, weary world we used to know. I hold the quiet memory securely in my mind, leaving every single heavy, bitter tear behind. Oh, to the first snow falling in the fading yellow glow, heavy, weary world we used to know. I hold the quiet memory securely in my mind, leaving every single heavy, bitter tear behind. Bitter tear behind. First snow falling, yellow glow.
The callous skin, showing every heavy, quiet battle you have been. I watch your fingers resting on the heavy wooden chair, knowing all the heavy burdens you have had to bear. You worked across the summer and you worked across the snow, giving me the greatest quiet shelter I could know. Heavy skin, where you've been, winter snow, what I know. To the hard-working hands that carried all the weight, standing as a giant by the heavy iron gate, you built a little heaven from the heavy broken clay. I owe you every single quiet beauty of today. Faded rain, telling me the beauty of a simple, quiet thing. You never asked for glory and you never asked for rest, giving every single little fraction of your best. Faded rain, quiet thing, never rest, give your best. Oh, to the hard-working hands that carried all the weight, standing as a giant by the heavy iron gate, you built a little heaven from the heavy broken clay. I owe you every single quiet beauty of today. I hold your heavy fingers completely in my own, knowing I was absolutely never all alone. The tremor in the knuckle is a testament of grace, the most profoundly beautiful and perfect quiet space. Hold my hand, quiet land, perfect grace, quiet space. So to the hard-working hands that carried all the weight, standing as a giant by the heavy iron gate. You built a little heaven from the heavy broken clay. I owe you every single quiet beauty of today. Oh, to the hard-working hands that carried all the weight, standing as a giant by the heavy iron gate. You built a little heaven from the heavy broken clay. I owe you every single quiet beauty of today. Beauty of today. Hard-working hands carried all the way.
Falling drop, tapping on the window with a heavy quiet stop. I listen to the rhythm of the water on the glass, watching all the heavy quiet midnight hours pass. The street is completely empty, entirely washed in gray, carrying the shadows of another broken day. Fallen drop, quiet stop, washed in gray, broken day. Oh, to the midnight rain, singing on the heavy roof, telling me the solitary, undiscovered truth. It washes out the worry, and it washes out the pain. I find a quiet shelter in the heavy falling rain. The distant thunder rolling in the valley, completely tearing me asunder. I pour a cup of coffee, sitting in the heavy dark, searching for the memory of a tiny little spark. Distant sound, shaking ground, in the dark, little spark. On the heavy roof, telling me the solitary, undiscovered truth. It washes out the worry, and it washes out the pain. I find a quiet shelter in the heavy falling rain. The heavy lightning completely flash the sky, knowing that the storm will quickly pass me entirely by. The water is a promise of a totally cleanly slate, washing all the anger and washing all the hate. Flash the sky, pass me by. Slate, wash the hate. Oh, to the midnight truth. It washes out the worry, and it washes out the pain. I find a quiet shelter in the heavy falling rain. Oh, to the midnight rain, singing on the heavy roof, telling me the solitary undiscovered truth. It washes out the worry, and it washes out the pain. I find a quiet shelter in the heavy falling rain. Heavy falling rain. Midnight rain. Singing on the roof. Sealed envelope resting in the bottom of the heavy quiet drawer, written in a hurry completely long before, holding all the words I didn't say, hiding from the heavy light of day. I never found the courage just to send it in the mail, waiting for the quiet, heavy, lonely ship to sail. Sealed tight, fading light, words I hide deep inside. Oh, to the unread letter holding all my heavy truth, written in the fire of my solitary youth. I keep it as a promise that I could never keep, a heavy quiet secret for the solitary sleep. Showing every solitary, heavy thing I think. I trace the heavy letters running completely down the page, living in a totally different quiet age. Faded line, yours and mine, different age. Heavy page, oh, to the unread letter holding all my heavy truth, written in the fire of my solitary youth. I keep it as a promise that I could never keep, a heavy quiet secret for the solitary sleep. I strike a little match and watch the heavy paper burn, watching all the heavy quiet ashes slowly turn. The words are flying upward, entirely in the smoke, fixing every heavy quiet promise that I broke. Strike the match, watch it catch, smoke will rise, quiet skies. Oh, to the unread letter holding all my heavy truth, written
written in the fire of my solitary youth. I keep it as a promise that I could never keep, a heavy quiet secret for the solitary sleep. Oh, to the unread letter holding all my heavy truth, written in the fire of my solitary youth. I keep it as a promise that I could never keep, a heavy quiet secret for the solitary sleep. Heavy quiet secret. Unread letter. Solitary sleep.
The open highway, stretching completely, totally, entirely my way. The gravel crunching heavy underneath the spinning wheel, showing me exactly how the heavy freedom feels. I leave the sleepy city totally in the dust behind, chasing down the totally, completely quiet mind. Open line, feeling fine, leave the town, windows down. Up to the winding road, taking me across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. I don't need a heavy map to tell me where to go, following the rhythm of the radio. The mountain valley, far away from every totally heavy, dirty alley. The sun is burning golden totally in the sky, watching all the heavy, quiet eagles flying by. Mountain high, eagle fly, golden sun, we have won. Oh, to the winding road, taking me across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. I don't need a heavy map to tell me where to go, following the rhythm of the radio. The tank is full and completely, totally running strong, singing every single heavy, solitary song. I wouldn't trade this moment for a million heavy gold, watching all the beauty of the universe unfold. Running strong, sing the song, drive ahead, nothing said. Oh, to the winding road, taking me across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. I don't need a heavy map to
tell me where to go, following the rhythm of the radio. Oh, to the winding road, taking me across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand. I don't need a heavy map to tell me where to go, following the rhythm of the radio. Where to go, winding road, rhythm of the radio. The yellow border, resting in a heavy, quiet, solitary order. The colors are completely, totally, completely fading out, hiding every single heavy, solitary doubt. We smiled entirely, completely, brightly in the frame, long before the heavy, quiet, solitary pain. Yellow frame, call my name, fading smile, wait a while. Ooh, to the faded photograph, resting on the shelf, showing me a heavy, totally different self. We thought we knew entirely, completely everything, waiting for the quiet, heavy magic of the spring. The crooked writing, showing all the heavy, totally heavy, quiet fighting. A date across the bottom, totally in blue, telling me completely, exactly what was true. Crooked line, yours and mine, written blue, what was true. Oh, to the faded photograph, resting on the shelf, showing me a heavy, totally different self. We thought we knew entirely, completely everything, waiting for the quiet, heavy magic of the spring. I wipe the heavy glass entirely with my sleeve, knowing that the heavy, quiet memory will never leave. The youth is totally, completely, fully passed away, but I will keep the beauty of the heavy, quiet day. Wipe the glass, watch it pass, keep the day put away. Oh, to the faded photograph, resting on the shelf, showing me a heavy, totally different self. We thought we knew entirely, completely everything, waiting for the quiet, heavy magic of the spring.
Onto the faded photograph,
Resting on the shelf, showing me a heavy, totally different self. We thought we knew entirely, completely everything, waiting for the quiet, heavy magic of the spring. Magic of the spring. Faded photograph, resting on the shelf.
The glowing coal, warming up the completely, entirely freezing soul. I sit beside the heavy iron, completely in the dark, watching every single solitary, tiny golden spark. The snow is falling heavy, totally outside the wooden door, knowing I don't need a single, completely anything more. Golden spark in the dark, freezing soul, glowing cold. Oh, to the winter fire, fighting off the bitter chill, keeping me completely warm upon the heavy, lonely hill. I watch the heavy shadows dancing completely on the wall, standing as a shelter from the freezing winter fall. The heavy wood, burning perfectly, exactly where it really should. The heat is radiating completely across the tiny room, chasing out the heavy, totally solitary gloom. Heavy wood, where it should. Tiny room, chase the gloom. Oh, to the winter fire, fighting off the bitter chill, keeping me completely warm upon the heavy, lonely hill. I watch the heavy shadows dancing completely on the wall, standing as a shelter from the freezing winter fall. I throw another heavy, entirely, totally broken branch, watching all the heavy quiet, totally perfect fire catch. The world is entirely freezing completely in the white, but I am entirely warm, entirely in the night. Throw the branch, watch it catch in the white, warm tonight. Oh, to the winter fire, fighting off the bitter chill, keeping me completely warm upon the heavy, lonely hill. I watch the heavy shadows dancing completely on the wall,
standing as a shelter from the freezing winter fall.
Or to the winter fire, fighting off the bitter chill,
keeping me completely warm upon the heavy, lonely hill.
I watch the heavy shadows dancing completely on the wall,
standing as a shelter from the freezing winter fall.
Freezing winter fall, a winter fire, heavy, lonely hill.
Golden ray breaking through the heavy, completely dark and silent gray. I open up the window, totally feeling the breeze, looking at the heavy light, completely hidden all the trees. The birds are singing softly, totally waking up the sky, wiping every single completely heavy, weary tear completely dry. Silent gray, golden ray, wake the sky, tear is dry. The land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand, washing all the totally heavy sorrow far away, giving me a totally, completely, beautifully brand new day. Heavy dew shining on the grass, entirely, completely bright and new. I pour a cup of coffee, completely breathing in the air, knowing that the heavy, totally quiet peace is everywhere. Heavy dew, bright and new, breathe the air everywhere. Oh, to the morning sun breaking out across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand, washing all the totally heavy sorrow far away, giving me a totally, completely, beautifully brand new day. The heavy, completely, totally shadows start to flee, knowing that the light is totally, entirely, completely meant for me. The heavy, quiet, entirely, completely journey isn't done. Walking entirely warmly in the heavy morning sun. Shadows flee, meant for me. Journey done. Morning sun. Oh, to the morning sun, breaking out across the land, guided by the turning of a heavy unseen hand, washing all the totally heavy sorrow far away, giving me a totally, completely, beautifully brand new day.
Oh, to the morning sun,
Oh, breaking out across the land,
guided by the turning
of a heavy unseen hand, washing all the totally heavy sorrow far away, giving me a totally, completely, beautifully brand new day. Brand new day. Morning sun, unseen hand.
The heavy drop falling in the totally, completely, entirely quiet stop, hiding in the totally, completely, totally heavy middle of the night, knowing that the completely, totally heavy wrong is finally right. I wiped it very completely, entirely, quickly from the face, finding absolutely, totally, totally quiet, completely empty space. Heavy drop, quiet stop from the face, empty space. Oh, to the silent tears falling completely in the dark, leaving entirely, totally, absolutely a solitary mark, washing all the totally, completely, entirely heavy bitter pain, falling completely, entirely, just like the heavy rain. Salt, knowing it was completely, totally, entirely not my fault. I swallowed all the entirely, completely, totally heavy, bitter pride, having absolutely, totally, totally, completely nothing left to hide. Heavy salt, not my fault. Bitter pride, nothing hide. Oh, to the silent tears falling completely in the dark, leaving entirely, totally, absolutely a solitary mark, washing all the totally, completely, entirely heavy bit of pain, falling completely, entirely, just like the heavy rain. Wipe my completely, totally heavy, completely weary eye, looking at the entirely, totally, completely clear and open sky. The sorrow is completely, totally, absolutely, entirely washed away, ready for the totally, completely, beautiful and heavy day. Weary eye, open sky, washed away, heavy day. Oh, to the silent tears falling completely in the dark, leaving entirely, totally, absolutely solitary mark, washing all the totally, completely, entirely heavy bit of pain, falling completely, entirely, just like the heavy rain. Oh, to the silent tears falling completely in the dark, leaving entirely, totally, absolutely, a solitary mark, washing all the totally, completely, entirely heavy bit of pain, falling completely, entirely, just like the heavy rain, just like the heavy rain, silent tears falling in the dark.
The heavy storm was raging right outside our little door. I watched the shadow creep in silently across the wooden floor. The thunder shook the foundation of everything I knew, leaving me with nothing but the quiet sight of you. You stood against the window with a lantern in your hand, guiding me completely through the barren, heavy land. Heavy storm, keep me warm by the door, worry no more. You stayed with me when every other soul had run away. Bringing all the light into the heavy, quiet, fading day. You held my heavy hand securely through the bitter cold, a silent kind of promise made of heavy, solid gold. was showing absolutely nothing of the light. I stumbled blindly searching for the ending of the fight, waiting for a miracle or just a tiny spark. You whispered something softly in the middle of the dark. Heavy night, fading light in my ear, disappear. Oh, you stayed with me when every other soul had run away. Bringing all the light into the heavy, quiet, fading day. You held my heavy hand securely through the bitter cold. A silent kind of promise made of heavy solid gold. I look at you right now, sleeping peacefully and still. A heavy kind of magic resting on the windowsill. The world outside is spinning and running very fast, but you are the miracle that's truly built to last. Sleeping still, windowsill, running fast, built to last. So you stayed with me when every other soul had run away. Bringing all the light into the heavy, quiet, fading day. You held my heavy hand securely through the bitter cold. A silent kind of promise made of heavy solid gold. Had run away. Bringing all the light into the heavy, quiet, fading day. You held my heavy hand securely through the bitter cold. A silent kind of promise made of heavy solid gold. Solid gold. You stayed with me through the bitter cold. Golden youth, holding entirely, completely all the heavy, quiet truth. We ran entirely, completely, blindly through the heavy summer grass, watching all the totally, completely beautiful, entirely seasons pass. We didn't have a totally single, completely heavy dime to spend, thinking that the completely, totally heavy magic wouldn't ever end. Golden youth, quiet truth, summer grass. Seasons pass, oh, to the beautiful days that the entirely, completely, totally heavy gravel and the pavement meet. The echoes of the totally, completely heavy laughter, washing away the totally, completely solitary heavy fear. Faded street, pavement meet, ringing clear. Heavy fear to the beautiful days that slipped completely through the hand, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the heavy golden sand. We burned entirely, completely, brightly, like a heavy falling star, no matter exactly, completely, totally, entirely where we are. Close my completely, totally heavy, completely weary eye, looking at the entirely, completely heavy, wide and open sky. The time has completely, totally taken all the heavy youth away, but I will entirely keep the completely magic of the heavy day. Weary eye, open sky, youth away. Magic day, oh, to the beautiful days that slipped completely through the hand, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the heavy golden sand. We burn entirely, completely, brightly, like a heavy falling star, no matter exactly, completely, totally, entirely where. Oh, to the beautiful days that slipped completely through the hand, leaving entirely, totally nothing but the heavy golden sand. We burned entirely, completely, brightly, like a heavy falling star, no matter exactly, completely, totally, entirely where we are. Heavy falling star, beautiful days through the hand. The quiet mirror, looking completely, entirely, totally, fully clearer. I see the heavy, completely, totally heavy wrinkles on the face, telling entirely, completely the story of the heavy race. The silver is entirely, completely shining in the heavy hair, showing exactly, completely the heavy burdens I had to bear. Quiet mirror, fully clear, silver hair had to bear. Oh, to myself right now, standing in the fading evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. Heavy shoulder, getting completely, entirely, absolutely, incredibly older, but holding the completely, totally heavy spirit deep inside, having entirely, completely, totally nothing left to hide. Heavy shoulder, getting older, deep inside, nothing high. Oh, to myself right now, standing in the fading evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. I take an entirely, completely heavy, totally deep and quiet breath, standing completely, entirely right before the heavy depth. The journey is entirely, completely, absolutely, incredibly long, singing entirely, totally, my completely beautiful and quiet song. Quiet breath, heavy depth, incredibly long, quiet song. To myself right now, standing in the fading evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. Oh, to myself right now, standing in the fading evening light, knowing that entirely, completely, everything will be alright. You carried the completely, totally heavy load, walking entirely bravely upon the entirely winding road. Walking bravely to myself right now, everything will be alright.